My life is one of those good news, bad news jokes. The bad news is that in the eyes of the world, anybody who knows me or anybody who sees me thinks that I'm dumb as a rock. I have cerebral palsy, and it's not a disease. It's a condition. Now, when I was born, I had brain damage, so I can't control any of my muscles, not my hands, my fingers, my toes, my feet, my legs, nothing. So whenever the psychiatrist says, "Who was George Washington?" all I can do is drool as if the drool function is engaged, or pee my pants as if the pants peeing gear is on. So often when we look at people with disabilities, we focus on what they can't do rather than what they can. In this woven program, however, we take a look at life through the perspective of the disabled and see that the true disability is not a crippled body, but a crippled spirit. Stuck in Neutral by Terry Truman. Experiencing life the way I have through only what I can see and hear has made it hard for me to understand some things. Like what do your legs feel like when you run? Or what do your lips feel like when you kiss somebody? I wish I could explain what my life is really about, but I can't. I do sometimes wonder what life would be like if just one person knew that I was smart. Or just one person knew that there was an actual guy trapped inside this useless body. I mean, I am here. I'm just kind of stuck in neutral, I guess. I guess I should explain about my father and why I think he's planning to kill me. See, it's more of an intuition. I know that my dad loves me. It's just this whole seizure thing kind of freaks him out a little bit. You know, I have grand mal seizures, anywhere from half a dozen to a dozen each day, and I've had them ever since I was born. And I remember when my dad was still around, he watched me having these seizures, and he'd just be looking at me while I twisted up, and then I jerked around and I screamed. And then I'd come back and I look up at him and his eyes would be so sad. He couldn't stand to see me go through pain. He still can't, but I think it's getting worse. If you saw me having a seizure, you swear I was in pain. Maybe a part of me is, but I couldn't imagine my life without the wonders of seizures. I mean, it happens instantly, like it's a small crackling in your feeling in your head, and then soon, almost instantly, it's moving through your body, and then you're floating. And then you're soaring up and down, and then everything around you is pure joy. I hear my dad come from the other room. Whatever he's decided, whatever he's doing, I can't tell if it's right or wrong. He sits down on the edge of my bed, and then he has a pillow on his lap. My eyes just happen to focus on the pillow. I hope you know that I love you, Sean. I can tell that he's practiced this. He's just staring at me, and tears are starting to come to his eyes, and he's looking at me, and he says, "Sean, I love you. Not a day goes by where I don't think about you. Not an hour passes where I don't wonder how you are." mean, the word love doesn't even touch what I feel for you, Sean. I just need you to know that, all right, buddy? And then I think in my mind, I love you too, Dad. Over and over, just trying to will it into his, and my eyes have been shooting all over the place, but now, as by some miracle, our eyes lock. And I'm looking at him. And he's looking back over at me. I never had a moment with my dad like this before. Sean, I love you. I love you too, Dad. I love you too. I love you too.